Hello, it's the 16th of August 2019 and you find us at the 4th park on our 2019 European road trip. This is Coastersaurus.
Hey, hey, find me no love. My shadow of love. My shadow of love.
Good morning. I'm a little bit grumpy today. Mostly because last night, while I was enjoying a nice beer in the tent, I ended up nearly swallowing a wasp. So I've got a slightly numb tongue, and it's not pleasant. But what is improving my mood dramatically is the fact that today, we're at Walibi Holland. And why are we here? It's time to have a look at Untamed. It's great to be back here at Walibi Holland. We were here last year to get a ride on Robin Hood, the Vekoma wooden coaster that they had here before it closed. And the reason it closed, of course, is because they were converting it into an RMC, and that is what we're here to ride today. So we're going to head straight over to Wilderness, get ourselves on Untamed, and we'll tell you what we think about it when we come off. So, Untamed, yes, my first RMC, that was very, very good. Not quite sure yet, however, where it sits. There's only one way to find that out, and that's to get straight back on it. Holy mother of... that was incredible. Front row ride on Untamed. That's a monster. Really very good coaster. We're certainly going to have a fair few more rides on that before the end of the day. Oh, Tina, what do you think of Untamed?
Untamed was, yeah, it was really good. First RMC. Did the back row first, or towards the back first. It was good. Front row though, front row was just insane with Peter.
How was Untamed?
That was really good. But I still think I prefer Taran to it.
Shall we see how you feel after a few more rides? Yes, excellent. There is another reason that I really do quite like the Walibi parks, and that's the fact that for £5.95 I can drink as much coffee as I possibly can in one day. Not bad. Right, from one airtime monster to another. Next up, it's Goliath. Great ride there on Goliath. Front row, that has got a ridiculous amount of airtime. That's so much fun. So Tina, how was Goliath?
Goliath was a fab. On the front row, it was insane.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, the airtime coming over the top. Wow.
Mad. So much airtime.
Really enjoyed that. I think I did back row last time.
Yeah, we only got one ride on it last year, and it was a back row ride. And then we've done a back row ride and a front row ride today. The front is better.
Definitely.
Much better. It's yeah, that's insane.
It's good fun though.
It's great fun. Love that coaster. Unfortunately, being a 1.4 metre ride, Peter can't ride it yet. But we're going to go now and find something that he can ride. How was that, Peter?
That was pretty.
Was it good?
Yeah, that launch was actually crazy.
Danny?
Not my kind of ride.
But Peter? He's bonkers.
I know he is. So, what ride are we doing next, Tina?
Condor?
No. We were inflicted by El Condor last year. It's horrendous. I do not wish to repeat the experience. Considering we've already had the cred, and Peter's still not tall enough, it ain't happening. Moving on. Fun. Not exactly the wettest rapids, but not too bad. Tina got a wet leg, but that's about all of it. So there we go, Express Platform 13. These actually are really quite a nice coaster. And yeah, it's rock and roller coaster with its clothes off. It is just naked rock and roller coaster. The thing with Express Platform 13 is actually the queue theming. There's a really nice walkthrough just after the queue and before you get to the platform, where it's sort of almost sort of scare maze type dressing, really quite freaky. It's uneven floors, a lot of noises coming out at you all over the place, and it really is really quite cool. It's really good fun and we really do enjoy it. It's not the smoothest of coasters, but it's an old Vekoma, what can you really expect? It's definitely worth doing though. Next up, as we continue our walk around the park, is another one of our Walibi Holland favourites. It's time for Lost Gravity. Lost Gravity is a Mack Big Dipper and it's an awful lot of fun. It was certainly one of our favourite coasters last year. Let's see if we still feel the same way about it now. Great ride again on Lost Gravity. Once again, Peter's sulking because he's not quite tall enough, but it's one of those. This time next year, he'll be on all of them, so yeah, it's not really worth worrying about. It's not exactly the smoothest coaster, especially not if you're on a wing seat. It's got a bit of a rattle to it, but it's tight, it's fast, it's twisty, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. How was Lost Gravity, Tina?
Good fun.
It's good, isn't it?
It is a good fun coaster. Front row wing seat outside. Yeah, that was slightly interesting because you've got literally nothing under your feet at all.
Yeah.
And it is fast.
It is.
There is a bit of a rattle, but yeah, it's fine. It's good fun.
We're having a great day today at Walibi Holland. The park's a little busy, but the queues aren't horrendous. I think we've managed to ride everything we really want to ride, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that means it's time for re-rides. Yes. Yeah. Right. Untamed. Right, well, we've spent most of the afternoon riding Untamed, so yeah, that's been incredible. Such a good coaster. We've just had a bite to eat at the Cock-a-Doodle-Doo chicken place, which I can highly recommend because that was very, very nice. And now we've just gone into Merlin's Magic Castle, which somehow earlier on we completely forgot existed. I don't know how. That is a really, really nice madhouse. So, where are we off to next, Tina?
Goliath.
I'm going to get some rides on Goliath.
Go on, have a ride on Goliath.
Yeah, a couple of rides on Goliath, and then I think we might finish the day off on Untamed.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Well, after a spectacular last few rides on Untamed, we are now at the end of the day. The ride queues have closed and it is time for us to go home. Today has been amazing. Untamed is completely insane. It's such a good coaster, packed with airtime. The thing is an absolute monster. I love it. On the front row, that thing has you out of your seat every time it goes anywhere near a little dimple in the track. It's crazy! Absolutely love it. Also had a couple of fantastic rides on Goliath, some fantastic rides on Lost Gravity as well, and we've been around most of the rest of the coasters in the park. Hi Peter, do I even have to ask you what your highlight of today was?
Definitely Untamed.
I thought it might have been. Is that really good?
Yes, that's the best ride in the park.
Oh, it's by far the best ride in the park.
Yes.
Is it your favourite ride overall though?
It's not my number one, but it's
No, it's your second favourite coaster. Excellent. Tina, again, I suppose I don't really need to ask you what the highlight of today was.
That was just amazing. Untamed was fantastic. Like Peter, I'm not entirely convinced it's my number one. I still think Taron might just have that spot, but it is very, very close. Really difficult though to put them together and compare. They are very different machines.
Yeah, I've got to agree. I think Untamed has definitely been the star of the show today. It was always going to be the case that this was going to be the ride that we were here to do. After a fantastic day like this, it is finally time for us to go. And so, until next time, bye-bye. I do hope that you enjoyed our video today. If you did, please do hit that subscribe button. And if you really want to find out when a video goes up, then hit the bell as well. For other stuff that we're up to, have a look on our social media pages and you can find the links to those down in the description. Again, thanks for watching and we'll speak to you next time. Bye bye.